We're Marissa and Chase, and we live in the Sprinter van. We've traveled to some pretty awesome places over the last 5 years, but we spent the last year stationary while building a home. And then Isla arrived. We decided to move back into the van, paying fuel prices rather than property taxes, am I right? And with Isla in tow, we've set off on another big road trip, which is where we pick up this week.
We are about 8 hours to South Florida, I should say, yeah. I don't know if we said it, but we're driving all the way there to visit my family. We're gonna spend Christmas with my mom, which it's gonna be fun because my mom hasn't seen Isla since she was like a day or 2 days old. And we decided to, bring the van because this is going to be the beginning of a road trip for us. And then it started getting cold in Tennessee, and we were like, oh no, we cannot do this all over again. Normally we try to run away from cold weather. So Florida sounds like the best option right now. Instead of driving the 8 hours, it's 3:39. It was gonna be pushing it way too much, I think. Normally we'd have done it. Yeah, we would have made the whole trip. But what's the point of like rushing and like making Isla uncomfortable? It only makes sense that we drive just a little bit more, about 2 hours. Last night was a little rough because we were so close to the interstate, so we could hear everything. Isla woke up a couple of times. So we're slowly getting used to being back on the road. Well, change of plans. We decided to make a pit stop in Lowe's. I wonder if you can guess whose idea of stopping at Lowe's was. Are you going to take them along with you at Lowe's? To Lowe's?
Probably not.
No, yeah, take the GoPro.
How am I gonna pick up tools, take both the dogs?
You're gonna take both the dogs?
You said, am I gonna take them? I thought you were talking about the dogs, so I was just talking about the dogs.
Take them.
Oh.
Chase is just scared of vlogging in front of people.
I don't like to take cameras into public places.
I hear some fake crying back here. I hear someone fake crying. What's going on, Simmy Kinkies? Hope people can see you in the back taking your pants off. Oh? The camera. Oh my goodness, why are you gonna cry, Mama? Isla, I think it's the right decision that while Daddy's in Lowe's, you and I have a dance party. Are you down? Play.
I'm not supposed to be browsing around looking at other tools, but I'm browsing around looking at other tools. I should get back. Until we meet again, Lowe's. Hey, Cheech.
What?
Bye. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, wow. We literally only had a dance party and change of diaper.
See? I didn't look around at a bunch of unnecessary tools that I didn't need to look at.
But I only bought on twos. So I bought 2 drills.
No.
So, I guess Chase was getting some tools to make a big mess.
Yes.
In the van. Necessary though.
We've gone through 2 battery isolators. We just can't find one that works for us. This is, I think it's Progressive Dynamics, I could be wrong, Precision Circuits LIBIM 225. This one's Battery Doctor. They both worked fantastic for all of, I don't know, what, 3 weeks or so?
Yeah.
And then gave out. So, a long time ago, I saw a really good deal on this Renogy unit. And I thought to myself, heck, let me just try it out and see. And well, the time of year it is and the longitude and latitude that we are right now, we're not getting a lot of really great solar. All day today was beautiful and clear, super sunny, and we charged 92 amp hours all day. So that's just not going to cut it. So I've got all of our batteries down here, 2 of which are disconnected. So I'm going to connect those in parallel. And then I'm also going to connect this DC to DC charger so we can charge the batteries while we drive.
Chase claims that this is a small project very quickly. I don't know. This sounds pretty...
Quick project.
Like a pretty big project. But we'll see. It is 6:07. Let's see how long it takes Chase to finish this small project. Current situation. But I'm feeling proud of him. What time is it?
7:11. Just over an hour. Our 3rd official night in the van, 2nd night back on the road, went off without a hitch. We slept at a rest area last night and it was so extremely comfortable and so extremely quiet. Got down to 29 degrees overnight and it was a toasty 72 degrees here inside the van with our heater on its lowest settings. So I would say that's successful. What do you think, babe?
Oh, that was amazing. I had a great night. It's fun.
Rose's putting up our window covers and then we are beelining it. We're like 35-40 minutes from the Florida-Georgia state line. We're taking our time, of course, because we're traveling with Isla and she's getting adjusted to life on the road as we're readjusting to life on the road. But we have opted to just head straight to Abuela's house today. So we're going to see Rose's mom and spend the holidays with her.
Mi reina, mi princesita.
We stopped at a Cracker Barrel in Calhoun, Georgia, and I noticed the person in this blue Tacoma was acting quite strange. The clock on our dash cam is set for Central Time, so everything here was actually 1 hour later. At 9:40, another truck pulled up while I was walking the dogs and parked beside the guy who was acting very strange. They got in the blue Tacoma together. And about an hour later, they separated. Both started their trucks and started honking their horns repeatedly and for several minutes at one another. I assume this is because they both knew people were staying overnight in the parking lot and they wanted to be rude. We've seen this happen from time to time. At 10:54, the blue truck left, but then showed back up about 25 minutes later and started driving circles around the Cracker Barrel, getting closer and closer to the van with each pass. This went on for several minutes until he stopped, turned off his lights, and just waited. 10 minutes later, the truck started back up and they left. It's now past 11:30 and this has been going on for hours, so I decided before anything more dramatic takes place, it was best for us to move locations. So we drove a few cities north and found a different place to stay for the night. We always advise trusting your gut and removing yourself from any situation you might feel uncomfortable in. These individuals were up to absolutely no good, and I wasn't going to stick around to find out what else they were willing to do. Well, everything's kind of going wrong right now. We're back in Tennessee. We decided to stop about 2.5 hours outside of the property last night because it was getting late. We even had to move spots because there were some weirdos that were being extremely disrespectful, very rude. They were honking their horn intentionally in the RV section of a Cracker Barrel parking lot that we were staying at. And then when I was walking the dogs, two individuals with two different trucks, they both got out while I was walking the dogs and just stared at me, and it was very uncomfortable. I don't normally get weirded out by things like that, but you know, when you're traveling with your family and your 3-month-old daughter, you want to be as safe and protected as possible. So I thought that was weird. So we left. And now our Max Air fan is broken. Delightful. The adjustment mechanism that raises and lowers the vent hood thing, whatever they call it, is it snapped off. I think it actually happened during one of the bad storms that the van was parked in. So while we drive, the back pops up and it creates this weird suction and it pulls everything from inside the van that's lightweight right up to the fan. It lets in a lot of cold air and a ton of noise, and we just don't want to deal with that. So we have a replacement unit here. It's brand new. It's been sitting in the box, and I'm installing it now. So I was trying to fill up water, but it's been so cold here in Tennessee that the pipes have frozen out in the shop. So I have a heater rolling right now trying to thaw out the pipe that's on the interior. Literally everything in the shop that is water-based has frozen solid, which is crazy because it's not insulated yet. It will be insulated, just not yet. Solid ice. Look at this bag. Solid ice. I guess the good news is, for all of these things to be taking place, it's happening here where all of our stuff is at. So I can very easily and efficiently just get it all taken care of. Another issue is that these wires are live right now, so I'm gonna have to do them one at a time. Yeah, see, it would just flip up like this while we drove. Sounds like we have a winner.
You are?
I think so. We've got the new unit in, and now the only thing left to do is to take off the stickers. There is no free promotion in this house unless we absolutely adore product. And unfortunately, we've had too many issues with these. Oh, Schmidt.
The other reason why we decided to stop here in Tennessee from Florida is because we decided to leave the dogs back in the property, and it wasn't an easy decision, but this little trip made us realize that they truly don't enjoy it. They, after being in the land for a year or over a year, they seem so much happier. They're running around, they go outside anytime they want. They just truly feel at home, and they were too stressed, they were running around, they were panting the whole time. So Chase's parents offered to watch the dogs for us.
He keeps staying here in the van. He'll come and whine at the van door because he doesn't want to go in the house. But he's so much happier here. He loves to be with us, but he absolutely hates being on the road now. It's just, I don't know, it's going to be a lot easier on both of the dogs to be out here and to run and pee and poop all day, so. I'm about to take him over and drop him off because he won't go on his own.
Jake, on the other hand, as soon as we park, we open the door, he ran into the house. He was like, bye.
Stressed.
I love you, little man. Mommy loves you and misses you already. I'm going to cry. It's just a couple weeks, but I feel bad.
Nice. There's some puke here.
And all of that, you can get it for the price of $4.11 for diesel. All of this is brought to you by $4.11 for diesel. After driving for probably max an hour and a half, maybe an hour, I'll poop. So we have to change her. And I think that's why she was kind of like crying a little bit, because she was like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, I need my diaper change. Por favor, mommy. Mi amor. Bing. Something else that we brought with us that was a little extra, but truthfully, I think it was a pretty good decision, was bringing with us this diaper trash, because it doesn't smell. It's such a small space that really we don't have a space for all the diapers we go through. And also, if we were in a regular house where we have washer that we can do laundry every single day, we probably would not use disposable diapers because we could be washing reusable diapers, but we don't. Do you feel better? Does she not look just like Chase? It's ridiculous. We made it all the way to Illinois, to our spot for tonight. It's almost 9 o'clock, which means it's Isla's sleeping time. So let's do your night routine. You want to show everybody your night routine? My least favorite part. At the beginning, Chase was like, I'm not going to be sucking my daughter's snub. But here we are. Sucking our daughter's snub. She hates it.
It's time for us to do her favorite part of the nighttime routine. Besides eating, of course.
Show everybody how good you do with your spoon.
Movie time. Go.
We're gonna need more caffeine. I ordered the wrong drink for you. Sorry, good morning. Let's get to Wisconsin. Is that how you repay me? ¿Por qué lloras, mi amor? So the van, since we got it, the windshield wiper hasn't worked, but Chase figured out what it is, so we're gonna fix it.
That's good, thanks.
The best part of all is Jean's open, so I can eat some cookies. No, I'm kidding. I don't have any cookies. I do have cookies.
Yeah, we were supposed to be getting ready for leaving yesterday, and then I started piling on the projects. And one of them was opening up the hood, topping up the power steering fluid, just making sure we were good there. And then I started inspecting the windshield washer fluid. I was able to identify that the motor that sucks up all the stuff from the fluid reservoir doesn't work. Everything else works, switches work and everything. You can hear everything trying to work, but the motor, nope, there's just nothing there. So I went ahead and ordered one. So that's a little project.
Did you order it?
Yeah, I ordered it. It was like 15 bucks.
Awesome.
I think it was even cheaper than that, yeah. So
okay, let's go.
All right, let's go.
think Isla's pooping. She's making the sound. You know what that means. Chase, we're 20 minutes away and it's the end of the year, and I think it's a perfect opportunity for you to tell me, what are you grateful for this year? I got you on the spot, huh?
I'm grateful to have learned new skills and put those skills to the test. I'm grateful to have taken on very large projects. I'm grateful that we've grown another year together and that we brought Isla into our little family. I'm grateful that even with a baby, we're still willing to travel and able to travel. I'm grateful that our platforms still bring us the ability to travel and that all of you all are still here with us as well.
For me, I feel like this year was hard, but also like an amazing year as well. And first thing I think I'm grateful for is that I was able, that I'm able to be present for whatever I choose to be present for. For example, this year I understood how hard it is for a woman to go through pregnancy. You know, it's a beautiful thing, but it's also very hard physically and mentally. And then after you have your baby, imagine people having to go back to work and not being able to like be there for their kid. So I'm grateful that I'm able to work from home, have a supportive partner, and you know, I'm just grateful that I'm able to be there for you and for our baby. And I'm grateful that that this is the start of such an amazing life together. 2023, here we come. Ooh, I'm so excited!
Oh my God, what have we done? It looks awful outside.
Are you ready?
Are you ready to see Abuelo for the first time in over 3 months?
Let's go and say hi. Let's go and say hi. Oi!
Mira que está por ahí. Be careful. Digo, mi bebecita, Dios.
How did we know you were gonna cry?
Hi, how are you? Look at me, bebecita.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Es tu abuelito. Oh my God.
Tu abuelito. Dile hola a tu tía.
Ay, qué lindo.
Abuelito, llegué, abuelito.
Ay, Dios mío,
Vamos adentro
qué
que está frío.
hermosura. Isla, are you so excited to see Grandpa?